Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. How the hell are you? I'm Big Sexy, and it's the dizzle.
Hello.
The dog is not joining us because he don't want to admit that Thunder suck. But the Thunder suck. Choked artist. I'm just going to love it if they go and like just do what they did last year against Dallas. If they do that again this year, that'd be great. They'll blow it up then.
Right.
The only person that'll be safe will be SGA. Everyone else will be fucking expendable. They'll go after Giannis. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like the top three seeds in both conferences, or the top three overall seeds, like all like lost yesterday.
Right. Wonder if anybody put that money line parlay together.
Why not?
Probably would have
I
hit
don't
pretty
know.
good.
It's like maybe it's like I took Denver like plus 9.5, and then
Somebody would have took like Denver money line, Pacers money line.
I took fucking Boston money line and fucking Denver point spread wise. I thought for sure Boston would fucking win.
Who's Boston playing? I can't.
Knicks. Knickerbocker. New York Knickerbocker.
Knicks money line, 3-pick. Probably would have been pretty good.
Yeah. Money lines are so hard to like. Sometimes money lines like are like good like a motherfucker, and sometimes they're like weak as shit. I don't quite understand how that down. Anytime I add a money line thing on there, it always it's not a lot of money. The only time I really do it is if I need to add something because I don't want to bet on one game. Oh, I wish I just bet on one game yesterday. We had to get greedy. Like, we'll take Boston. Boston will win. I don't like the point spread, but we'll take Boston money line because Boston will win. Let's see. In other news, OSU now is like 61 kids from the portal on the roster.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta love it. Total overhaul. Gavin Sawchuk went to Florida State. And the real funny part about that is Florida State tweets a picture of him like in a Florida State jersey, you know?
Yeah.
It's not Gavin Sawchuk.
That's awesome.
They said it looked like some rapper or somebody, but it's not Gavin Sawchuk. It's like, damn. They didn't give a fuck. It's just like, oh, we got Gavin Sawchuk. You throw fucking just throw
That
anybody
seems very Florida State.
It really kind of is Florida State. That's just for sure. Yeah, that's the shit they would do because they're fucking like crap. And I got excited at first when I was reading like where he was going for first instance, Florida. Like, yeah, that's a state. Like, fuck yeah. No, we're on TikTok. We're not on TikTok. I can say fag. I have slipped up here and there. Like a couple times I've been on TikTok. I was with fag or gay. I'm like, oh shit. Nobody caught that. Good.
Get banned.
Right. Don't be like Charlie spreading hate speech. Hate speech.
Right. Hate speech and shit.
Hate speech. Hate speech.
That's just wrong, okay?
Yeah, it is wrong. It is very wrong. Watching these little Nazi videos and shit.
Wearing his weird Eastern European hat.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is. I think it's being a little too quiet, honestly. Oh, did you see Duke the Dumpster Drosy got arrested for buying a bunch of child porn?
Fuck. I hadn't heard about that one.
Yeah, I've heard about that today. I'm like, damn.
I saw there's a new Dark Side of the Ring on.
Well, yeah.
Like Billy Jack Haynes or something like that.
I don't know that name.
It's like, I know, it sounds familiar too. I'll have to watch it later.
I haven't got to watch any of this. Let's see. Who the fuck is Billy Jackson? That name sounds really cool.
All right, so question.
Yeah.
If I plan on coming in like 11 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or something.
Okay.
Or maybe earlier. I don't know.
Okay. What's up?
But since you are off today, you want to like work all day tomorrow? Get some hours back? I kind of went over hours, and I should probably try to leave early tomorrow. We're not going to have Jeff.
Yeah. I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
So I did like 10 or so today.
Okay. I got you. Wait a minute. Just
But I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
let's see. Hold on. Shoot.
Then we'll try to see if I can work it to where I can somehow possibly be off Saturday, maybe. And I'm gonna try to get some yard work done. I gotta cut some trees and shit.
All right.
I might try to burn some. I might haul some out to your place. I don't know.
Yeah.
Load up the truck and put it up to your place Saturday night or something.
Right.
Have us a big fire or something Saturday night, maybe.
Yeah. Man, he was kind of all over. I mean, he was in WWF and WCW back in like fucking 80s and 90s. Guy was
Probably known him at the time, huh?
Well, when I seen him, I was like, he looked familiar as shit. But it's like I still can't place it. Like he was in Kevin Sullivan's stable. He was Bad Blood, I guess. But I cannot remember that.
Didn't he like do one of the cowboy things too with some other guy?
No, like he.
Am I thinking of like Wyndham or whatever?
Yeah,
Barry Wyndham and them.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking of.
He did shows for Herb Abrams' little promotion back in the day.
No, that's sketchy fucking shit.
Yeah, he had feuds with Randy Savage, Hercules. And he's kind of all over the place, that's for sure. Oh, that's who he is. I know who he is now. Okay. He's the one that killed his wife like a couple years ago. Like last year. That's who he is.
Oh.
Okay. Now, because I'm like reading through all this, I'm like, why is he on Dark Side of the Ring? I'm not feeling it's like 2024 arrest and murder charge. I'm like, that's who he is. Now I remember. Because I didn't really know who he was until like when that happened. I was like, who is Billy Jack Haynes? He's like, I remember that now. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And he was questioned by police and he's expected to be charged with murder. Damn. You know, Warren runs the same first degree murder. Damn, so I just crazy. Still hadn't gone to trial? Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. Let's see. What was this? Chris Benoit's name in here now? Oh, he filed a lawsuit against WWE. Okay. He tried to do a class action lawsuit against WWE. Hey, actually, got dismissed by a judge, but at the time there was dozens of former WWE wrestlers that joined the class action lawsuit, represented by the same attorney. Huh. Not special. How old is this dude? He's 71. His wife was like 84. Okay. I see. 85. His wife was 85. He was 70. He's 71. He's 71 now. So, like, he was 70. She was 15 years older than him. I get it. That's probably why he killed her. No, it probably is. He's probably, fuck, man. Bitch, I'm never going to die. Hey, we got a beer. Yeah, he's probably like, you know, this woman's not ever going to die. Maybe I just help her out. It's not really murder if you help him out. Really, isn't it?
She was really sick.
It's a mercy killing. I mean, it did say she had like dementia and shit, like she was.
Right.
It's probably fucked up. Probably was like a mercy killing. He's not charged. Didn't charge him with first degree. They charged him with like second degree murder and like unlawful use of a weapon. So there's obviously something to that. Buddy Hill. Oh, suck it, Charlie. I love it whenever I'm right and something Charlie's wrong.
Buddy Hill going off now?
Hey, those days are kicking their ass. We were fucking 17. There's another 3. Make it 20. Woo-hoo! Buddy Hill's on fire. He says, "Step who?" He's like best basketball Buddy Hill's played in his career, really. Oh, you're not Okay, go ahead.
Dogs are barking.
They've been going to fuck off past couple of nights. They had some kind of dead animal out there. I'm not really sure what the fuck it is. So it's some type of like hide and then a pretty good size spinal thing.
Really?
Yeah. I have no idea what the fuck the thing is. I have no clue. Can't not tell at all. Only thing I can tell for sure is that there's like a rib cage and spinal cord thing here. That is. I'm not sure what that hide is.
No telling. Oh, guess what came in today?
What? Oh, nice. You got your name on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see your name. Nice, nice. Nice, dude. Cool. Cool.
Oh God, what's
Felt, I felt like fuck you like this. I felt like a fucking idiot at the hospital today. So I dropped my mom off at the front and go park the truck. I go in. I talked to the little lady. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of spill. She's like, yeah, mom's right in here. Takes me to the room. Like, okay. They take my mom back like off that. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, I'm gonna go smoke. I got in the truck and smoke. So I come back in. Like I go to the door. And I'm like, go to fucking turn the thing. It doesn't turn. I'm like, okay. And I see like a little card thing there on the side. I'm like, oh shit. Apparently, need a key card to get like this door open. So I go to the lady. I'm like, hey, let me get in there and see mom. So, oh yeah, he's just going right through the door there. And I'm like, it's one of those doors where the handle doesn't move. It just like pulls open. It's like motherfucker. I felt like a fucking idiot.
mm.
But that lady probably just thought I was a jackass. I'm like, damn. Come on, man. I obviously did not know that. It was just open like that.
Shit happens.
It does, yeah. Always nice when you do something embarrassing like that. You're like, oh, I'm fucking stupid apparently.
Dude.
Thank God Charlie wasn't there for that one.
Shit's hilarious.
All right,
It
Minnesota's got
shouldn't
to
be
make
like
a run.
confusing though.
Hmm?
Those hospitals can be confusing and weird and shit though. I know about that shit.
Oh yeah, because I mean, it had like one of the little like card things on the wall there, like for that reason. I'm pretty sure that when she took me in there that first time, she fucking used that thing. And like I said, I'll go to turn the door handle like it's like one of those like kind of like my front door, it's got the handle that goes like up and down.
Right.
I fucking go to like move that and it didn't fucking move, it was like it was locked. I'm like, okay. I didn't think just, fucking pull on open or push on through or whatever it was, like, oh. Most time people don't like that when you do that shit for like a locked door.
Right.
Didn't take that shit kind of
I mean, I figured out my little fucking quick path in St. John's. It's like how the parking garage is. Like the correct way to go is like wherever you park at, you come in this little entry thing at that level. You got to take an elevator down to the lobby, and then go through the lobby, then up another elevator to whatever room or whatever you want to go to on the other side of the hospital.
yeah.
I'd done that a couple times, and because the parking garage only goes to like the fourth floor or whatever, and I always parked on the third. Yeah, and one day I was coming back from doing something, and I wasn't really in a hurry, and when I went into the fourth floor thing there or third floor thing there to get ready to get in the elevator, I looked over and that door's open, and I knew through that door because I'd taken Dad to an appointment over there. It's just like some doctor's office or whatever. But I thought, it's attached to the hospital, so I went through that door and hung a right, and just started walking down the hallway. Just kind of made my way around and ended up making my way all the way to the other main bank of elevators, and just went up to Dad's floor, and boom. So from then on, I just go down to the third floor instead of all the way to the lobby, cut through all the way over to where the parking garage is, and I have to use another elevator.
Right. Oh, this fucking washer. What's going on? What are you looking at, Kiki? What's up, buddy? Okay. You doing my lighter, Kiki. I know you had it. Yeah, he's lighter stealing cat. Oh, oh, oh no! Don't close open shit.
Oh shit. We're flying, falling, something. Quit.
What? Do what?
You picked up the phone instead. It's like, oh god, we're falling or flying or something. Shit.
All right. We're looking for a lighter. That's what we're doing.
The eternal struggle.
All right. That was real. Good Lord. There's an episode of the old Twilight Zone where, like, basically the devil gets, like, an opportunity to tempt this girl, like, one last time before she goes to heaven. And, like, one of the coolest fucking things, like I've ever seen, like, really in, like, devil goes to light a cigarette at the end. He lights it, and she goes, "How'd you do that with no lighter?" He says, "Oh, it's an old parlor trick, you know." It's like, oh, cool. I was like, that'd be pretty, handy to have. Like, just to, like, tip your fingers, like, light a cigarette. That'd be cool.
What was that? Oh, I heard a weird noise.
A weird noise. It's a weird noise. It's weird. Suspense is killing me here, folks. What's it gonna be, yo? What's gonna happen, yo?
Oh,
What was the noise?
I don't know. It sounded like someone was on the porch.
Mm.
It was one of those things like I questioned. I heard it. And I looked over and Ellie was looking too. So
All right.
I was like, oh, it seemed like she heard something too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We had a couple of deer in the yard this afternoon for a while. I followed them. I videoed them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just some does or.
Well, yeah, 2 days. Yeah. Yeah. My mom seen him. The little pony was looking at him. She's like, "What's the deer over there?" I was like, "Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen some little girls looking over there." And like, "That's it. That's about 10 or 15 minutes." Right?
You always said there's quite a few deer out that way.
Oh yeah. That's
hill.
Yeah, that's why I was like watching them for a while because I was waiting to see the rest of them, but they never showed.
Remember, he said, I've seen them there across the road from your gate.
Yeah.
I've seen them up over there before.
Yeah. Little
I think there was like 4 or 5 up there that day.
Yeah, there were quite a few of them. I think there's like a group of like 6 or 8 of them. It's always it's never more than like 8. The number fluctuates, but like
there's usually always a couple though.
Oh yeah. Really, too, like the minimum I've like seen. Like normally, they're all out. They're out. Have you ever seen like those videos of?
They'll look fairly healthy too. I mean.
Oh yeah, he's good. They're eating our shit. You ever seen like the videos of where there's like fucking like 200 fucking deer
growing like crazy?
So
all this rain we had, shit's growing like crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, you ever seen the videos where there's like 200 fucking deer like running or something? Like it's some like crazy shit. It's like holy shit, it's a bunch of deer.
Right.
damn. That's when one is like, you see like this like one or two deer like jumping over like a fence, and then it's like all of a sudden you see just all of them going. It's like, oh my god, a shit ton of venison right there.
You ever seen like elk close up?
Not close up. I've seen elk from like afar. I've not been up close to an elk. No.
I mean, not like close, but when you're driving into Lawton on H.E. Bailey, 44, whatever, right as you're getting ready to come in, you'll go by Medicine Park. They got like big soccer fields and like a polo field, all kinds of shit out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you're coming through like late in the evening or early in the morning, sometimes it'll be like a little herd of elk you'll see out there. Them motherfuckers are big, bro.
Oh yeah. There's a herd of them. You follow.
Big, fuck.
Yeah. Like there's a herd of them that live across from the golf course and you follow. It's like right when you turn left, go to the golf course. Like they like live on the opposite. They're like opposite side. So yeah, they are. They're
Good size animal.
Big deer. Dude, fucking moose are fucking huge, bro.
Oh god, that's a big animal.
I've never seen moose in person. Like really, man, I've seen them motherfuckers on video running through like 6 foot snowdrifts. Like it ain't shit.
Big bull moose, like you see, like it comes into like a town or something. You can see it in the comparison to like a car or something. You're like, god damn.
Yeah. It's like that's like the one animal. It's like normally they say if you're going to hit an animal, if you're driving and you're going to like hit an animal, it's better off hitting the animal, instead of trying to swerve or something. Except moose, like you just take out their legs and then the moose falls on your fall.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll never forget the night I was at Josh's. It was a long time ago. We was probably 16.
Yeah.
And fucking Josh is talking to his mom's boyfriend on the phone. He had called Josh. And he had him on speakerphone. And he's a goofy motherfucker. That's why he put him on speakerphone.
Yeah.
I can't remember the dude's name now. But anyway, like he was coming like back way from Okima, coming down Lake Road. And he's sitting there talking to Josh, and I was thinking, we're like, this motherfucker just wreck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're like, fuck?
Yeah.
It's quiet, and like Josh starts like, hey, you all right? What's going on? And all of a sudden, you hear like the phone pick back up. He's like, I just hit a fucking deer.
No, deer ain't good.
This is when Josh looked over at Third and Taft. It was like 15 minutes later. He comes pulling up in the front yard with a deer on his hood. He just draped it across his hood and drove it the rest of the way home. Like a little fucking gray car. I can't remember what it was. Like a fucking Cavalier or something. Big ass dent in the hood.
Good news. Sister fucking hit one when she was in college out in Alva. Fucking totaled her Mustang.
Fuck.
Yeah. I remember one time me and my brother, we were driving to Florida. we were all fucked up. Like we had stopped some little gas station and we'd gotten some like fucking like some K2. This is back like when the K2 was like the real shit too. And I think it was like the second or third time I've ever hit it. And fucking I hit that shit. My brother's driving. It's dark. We're in Alabama, I think. And they had like signs up and say, like watch for deer and shit like that, And fucking dude, like kid you not, like we're driving, like you see them just lined up on the side of the road, like highway, dude. Fucking deer. It's like holy shit, I'm freaking out.
Right.
I'm
you
waiting
know,
on
one of these motherfuckers is going to jump.
Yeah, dude. Like that fucking, I'm on that K2 shit, and I'm like, I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm not saying nothing. I'm real quiet, but I'm like watching them, and I'm like, we got through that. I was like, you all right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you were kind of freaky, weren't they? I'm like, yes. Yes, they were. I was kind of scared that I was waiting on them just to run out there, man. They all, I mean, there was probably like at least like fucking like 50 of them, dude. It's like,
Damn.
holy shit, dude. Yeah, dude. Like, a shit ton of deer, you know, and like they'd all fucking sit there and watch us because, you know, fucking headlights and shit. So, like, you see them and shit. It's like, oh my God. Well, one night here, it's like I got home from, I think we did a show or something because it was late. And as I'm pulling in the gate, I see like 3 or 4 sets of eyes down the road a little bit. I'm like, that? And I'm like, is that really, did I really see that? Or, you know, is my eyes playing tricks on me kind of thing, you know?
Right.
Then they start moving. And I got like a fucking flashlight on the shit. I'm like, I pulled in at the gate and I fucking watched like these eyes. These eyes are watching me. And it's like they're moving. And I'm like, they're moving around. They're moving like throughout the field. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, what the fuck is that? I don't know what that is, you know? Fucking,
I've had that experience.
I finally got like a good look at it, like, tell, like, oh, they're deer. And then it's like fucking, I turned around. It's like there's like 3 or 4 more that are like back in that field that's like cross the gate, like watching me. I got a very weird feeling. I was like, I'm just gonna get my truck here, Jeep here, and I was going to go to the house. I don't like this shit. I feel like y'all are watching me.
I still don't know what it was. I saw that eye shine when I used to live over at the other house that night. There was 4 of us that saw that shit, and none of us could figure out what it was.
What'd you see? I mean, I know you don't know, but I mean, like, what, you know?
I mean, it wasn't that far away. It was dark. It was just after dark. And my aunt called, was what started the whole thing, because she lived next door. And my aunt called and said, hey, I keep like seeing something over by the trailer across the street.
Yeah.
Because there was like the old trailer where we used to live right across the street. Nobody, we use it for storage. There's a big open field to the right, then like kind of a scrubby field to the left, and another house way over at the end of the street. So it's just like open space and trees behind the house, big open areas around this trailer, with just a couple little patches of trees and shit. And just behind the trailer, either northeast side, there's a little patch of trees, and like it used to be an alley.
Yeah.
I guess between Taft and Bryan, technically.
Yeah.
But she's like, it's over there behind the trailer, back by those trees by the alley. And I'm like, all right, I'll go outside and look.
How old were you?
This was after I got back. I was working at Kirby's. This was
okay. So you're a grown man. Okay.
This was 2018-ish.
Okay, all right, okay, so fairly recent. You're a grown man. Okay.
So I go out there and I start looking, and I think I kind of see something, but I really can't see over there because it's dark.
Yeah.
So I get the bright idea. I go in the house and I grab, I think you've seen it, that little hand spotlight that I got.
Yeah. Yeah.
And went out there and started shining over there. And just as I got to the corner of that alley by those trees, kind of, there's like some junk piled up by one of those trees. Just as I got to that, I catch 2 bright green eyes.
That's got to be a cat, wasn't it?
But it was, you know, good ways off the ground. And the distance between the eyes is what kind of made me weird, because it was pretty wide, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, because I'm sitting there looking at how wide across these eyes are, and I'm trying to picture the head because I can't see.
Right.
you know, like all I'm catching is the shine, and it's kind of glary, and then it's dark all behind it, and it like turns its head, and then like just looks straight at me. And we're just sitting there looking, and I was like, huh, I don't know what the fuck that is. And I turned the light off, and Dad was out there, and I was like, I don't know what that is. Dad's like, I don't know either. And about that time, I heard because Aaron used to always go up to the apartments by the VFW. It's where Leona was
Yeah,
living.
yeah.
And on his way back home, he'd come down Kiowa and hit Kern because he lived over here at this little trailer park by Good Stop.
Yeah.
And I heard the Mustang coming, and I pulled my phone out and I called Aaron. I said, "Hey, stop at my house on your way home. I can hear you coming." So he pulled around. He was coming down Kiowa and pulled in the driveway there and hopped out and came in the fence. And I walked over there. I said, "Hey, come here and look at this." We're sitting here looking at this eye shine sitting over there fucking by the trailer, and we can't figure out what it was. I said, "Let me see if it's still there." So I shined the thing back, the spotlight back over, started shining around, and just a little bit out from where it was the first time, I caught the eyes again. I just caught like one eye, then it like turned its head back so I could see both. And it sat there and just, stared back at the light again.
Yeah.
We all stood there, and Aaron's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Look how high the eyes are off the ground, I'm like, "There's nothing out there for something to be on, really."
Right.
Open area. And like, look how wide apart the eyes are. And it sat there and like just stared straight at us, didn't move. Then all of a sudden it went like left and right and came back right in the middle. Then like in a smooth motion, it went down, then like quick towards the trailer. And we were like, nope. And we went in the house. Just because like the motion of it was odd. Yeah, like it went down so smooth as it started moving. Like went off quick towards the back of the trailer, and we was like, "What the fuck was that?" And like we waited for a second, and Aaron went back. We went back outside, and we couldn't see nothing. And Aaron hopped in the car and went like around the block twice, and he said he never saw nothing, and we never saw anything. I don't know what it was.
Well, I've brought up a list of 20 animals that have green eyes. I think we can knock number one off, cross it off the list. Number one is the green-eyed flower bee. So unless it was a gigantic bumblebee. Let's see. Then we got a large forest gecko. Probably not that either.
No. I remember it was green eye shine. Because, some animals like a little bit different color eye shine,
Yeah, that's what this is like 20 animals that have like reflective eyes. Green. Green-eyed tree frog. Probably wasn't a tree frog. Probably a cat, some type, Dragon hunter. Basically, I guess that's a dragonfly.
Huh. Mountain lion?
Yeah, for real. We got mountain lions out here, and like as a crow flies, you're only like fucking 10 miles from me, and like a mountain lion's hunting range is like 100 miles, So very well could have easily been a mountain lion. Let's see, a great pond hawk, which is also a dragonfly. Green-eyed horsefly. Okay. Green-eyed frog. Okay. Definitely wasn't a green-eyed dancing shrimp. And it probably wasn't a green-eyed bush frog. Okay. Not a yellow fly. Okay. Giant ragweed fruit fly. Good lord.
A lot of bugs.
Here we go. Number 12. Havana brown cat. It's the Egyptian Mao cat. Ooh, it's a pretty cat. Let's see. Abyssinian cat. Oriental short hair cat. Oh my god, that is a fucked up looking cat. Dude.
Ugh.
Yeah, dude.
Triangle head.
Yeah. Nebulon cat. Oh, here we go. Common bamboo viper. That's what it was. It was a common bamboo viper.
I was thinking it was like mountain lion or black bear.
Black bears don't have green eyes, I don't think.
Or
they might. They might. I don't think they do. It could be a injury. It looks like some type of little bear monkey thing here. Not that guy. He's a lemur. That's what he is. He's a lemur. Could have been a lemur. Oh, could have been a border collie dog, I guess.
It wasn't like an escaped chimp, was it?
Chameleons. They got like fucking monkeys all over Florida from like where they a fucking circus train like wrecked back in like the 1930s, and like they had like monkeys and things and shit, and they fucking like got out in like tropical environments, so they thrived. So it's like monkeys like all around.
Well, there's monkeys and iguanas and pythons.
Yeah, pythons are a nuisance.
You can make money, go catch a bunch of big pythons. Go turn them in.
Do you get money for that? I don't know if you get money for that shit. But then again, you're also going out there and like rest on a fucking python too.
Out in the middle of the fucking Everglades.
Yeah.
At night.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, dude. Apparently, I guess wolves have green eyes. It says wolves have green eyes. Wolves have green eyes? Huh. How about that? Animals that glow green at night. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Owls. Cats. I like this. There's a lot more. Yeah, foxes. All right, see, this is a lot more. These eyes aren't green. Wolves' eyes, these aren't green, but they're like fucking, what you call it? I can't think of the name of the color. Raccoon.
That's a big coon.
Boar raccoons get fucking huge, dude. And they make weird fucking noises too, dude.
I know about raccoon noises. I've seen plenty of them at the lake.
I was say, like, fucking, first time I heard of boar raccoon, what the fuck is that? I was a little worried, like, what the fuck was that thing? That don't sound normal.
I saw a skunk walking down 4th Street like 3 o'clock in the afternoon the other day.
Oh, yeah.
By the fucking water department.
There you go, mountain lion. Probably wasn't a shark. That's probably like mountain lion, or could have been bobcat, maybe, you know? I mean,
cougar or bobcat. I've seen bobcats around here.
Have you?
Oh, yeah. I saw one. I was on my way to when my cousin lived in Beggs.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I used to go hang out up there all the time, I'd take the old highway to Preston, then hang the left.
Yeah.
And by the school, and just as I went underneath the railroad thing, you go underneath it, you know, then you get ready to go up around the other part of the hill. If you're going to Beggs the back way.
Yeah.
I went under the railroad thing, and then it's going to make that right, and something ran across the road. And I thought it was a little dog at first, but as I went by it, I looked over, and standing there in the ditch, looked up at me with a bobcat. And I was like, oh, shit, that's a bobcat.
Wow.
Souped up bob.
The whole time I've seen like 2 bobcats the whole time I've like lived out here. Like,
well, they're around.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know they are. It's like I've seen cats are just so fucking. They're quiet. They hang out in trees. You know, like they're.
You're not going to notice them unless it's just kind of by dumb luck, probably.
Right. Exactly. You have to
I
like
happen to see that one running
nowhere.
across
You have
the
to know
road.
where to look and be looking for it. Like
Yeah, I happen to see that one run across the road.
yeah. Huh. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. The first one sucked. I didn't like the first one. Have you ever played the Xenoverse game?
Yeah, I played Xenoverse and Budokai, and
Yeah, I like Budokai a whole hell of a lot more than Xenoverse.
I
I
heard
like
that the newest one's supposed to be the best. I'm sorry,
the
Sparking Zero.
Sparking Zero. Yeah, it looks pretty much like Budokai.
That's supposed to be the best one. Actually,
Yeah.
that I heard.
No, I know. Like I'm planning on buying it, but I'm not going to pay 60 fucking bucks for it.
Right.
Wait till that fucker goes on sale or something. No, they just put the second Xenoverse game on Game Pass. It's like, yeah, I bought the first one. I did not like that shit. I don't want to create my own Saiyan. I want to be Vegeta.
Right.
I don't want to be some made up Saiyan. It's stupid. Far Cry 4. Okay.
I'm probably about to hop off here. I'll hop the shower and stuff still.
All right, buddy. I will see you mañana.
I'll see you in the morning.
Peace.
Later.